Kelly Barner, and I am the host of Dial P for Procurement here at Supply Chain Now. So, one of the questions that I get asked an awful lot is, what's procurement? Actually, it usually goes a little bit more like this. I'm in a networking meeting or even a family gathering, and someone says, "Oh, what do you do?" And I say, "Oh, I'm in procurement." And they say, "What? What do you do?" And then I explain. And typically, it's a very short conversation because I can read that people aren't fascinated. But I'm here to tell you that they are seriously missing out. Just like supply chains, there is nothing in your life that would work without procurement. So, for instance, if you go to the grocery store, how did those apples get to the shelf? Yes, trucks and supply chain and warehouses and distributors, but also procurement. Someone had to work out a contract, decide how big the apples should be, how many of them should be bought, how much is going to be paid for them, how will they be delivered. And they had to come up with a price and a contract and service levels and put that all in place. So now you've picked your apples, and what do you do with them? You take a plastic bag off that little rolly thing. Now you have to figure out a way to get the plastic bag open because you can't lick your fingers anymore with your mask on. Where do you think that plastic bag came from? Procurement. Somebody had to buy those bags, decide how much of what mix of plastic should be in them, how thick they need to be. You've probably used ones that are either too thin or just plain wouldn't open. Maybe not great procurement, but still procurement. So I guess what I would like to leave you with are a few suggestions for the next time you find yourself in a meeting, at a networking session, at a conference, or even, yes, a family gathering, when someone says they're in procurement. Please try to avoid saying, "What?" Try instead, "Oh, interesting. So what do you buy? Interesting. How often do you negotiate? Interesting. How did you get into procurement?" I think you'll find that all of those questions have extremely interesting answers to them, and they will tell you just as much about the person that you're talking to as what procurement is and what it does for you. So thank you for listening. Please do join me for the next episode of Dial P here on Supply Chain Now. And if you have any other questions about anything in procurement, terminology or otherwise, call me.